Hey, what's going on today, guys? Viewers, friends. Mostly friends, though. All you guys are my friends. It's Xeroh, and today I am coming at you with a very different video. And instead of being a speed art like normal, I'm going to be making a tutorial today. Woo, tutorial. As you may remember, my second upload after being really inactive on this channel was the CC pack release I made, and this was the banner in that as well if you downloaded it, if it looks familiar. And it got a lot of nice feedback over Twitter. I know a lot of my friends have been using it for their like grungy dark banners like this. This banner was made by my friend Zedge, XCX Designs. You should go check him out. I'll put him in the description. And he's letting me use this pretty nice banner for testing CC, I think. But what I'm going to do today, fellows, friends, I'm going to teach you how to make your own color correction. And it's going to go a bit past just the normal stuff. I'm going to show you how I make my CC. That way you can kind of gauge it for yourself and get the best possible effect from your color correction. Now, I had a little bit of scrutiny over this. A while ago I got into a fight with somebody because I apply CC later to my banners and work around that. They said that they apply color correction immediately, then work around that on their banners, which I thought was a little retarded. Not to be mean to them or anything, but I really don't think that's how you should be doing it. But it's not for me to judge. Well, not really judge, because I am judging them by calling them retarded. It's not really for me to say, seeing as they're not getting anywhere. And not that I am, but I know a lot of my friends agree with me on this. Anyways, back on topic. This is how I make CC. For those of you who do not know, you get coloring effects and all that down here. I wouldn't really call them coloring effects, but they're effects nonetheless. Basically, I always start out with vibrance, and in vibrance you have, well, vibrance and saturation. Depending on the banner, I mean, you could really desaturate this and have it look cool. See, it has that sort of like ghosty effect there. The more you bring down the saturation, but the more that you boost the saturation, the more color it'll have. I think for this particular banner, though, I'm gonna bring up the saturation. A lot of scrutiny over where most people have it. I normally adjust more saturation later, but I like it around 30. 30 is the magic number. Let's see, vibrance. I do this. I don't know if a lot of other people do this, but I always boost the vibrance to about the same. I don't know if that really does anything different to it. I didn't look when I was doing it, but, you know, it works for me. And then from there, I get curves. This, for those of you that do not know, makes it either lighter or darker. And for this particular banner, I like it where I just have it now. It's a pretty cool effect. It's darker. I always brighten it up later, but this looks good. See there, it's like desaturated, saturated. Nice little flamey effect thing he's got going on here with his text. Looks really nice. Alright, and then what I do next is I go to selective color. And selective color, basically you have all these colors of the spectrum, whites, neutrals, yeah, all that. And basically it lets you change them effectively. And as you can see in this particular banner, there's a lot of red, orange. So what we're going to be doing is fucking around with the reds first. Let's boost the cyan. That's how much cyan coloring's in it. The more you take away, the more light it is. I think I'm going to take it away some. That looks pretty good, I think. Magenta, that adds like a purple hazy effect, or if you take that away it becomes yellow. Let's see, let's get it back around 0. I like that. Right there, 43. Yellows, of course, makes this more pink-ish. I do like the red, however, I do like a mixture of like a purpley red. I use that quite a bit for any of my other CC. White banners mostly. Most recent white banner that is up on Superior Abstracts, which you guys should go check out, will be in the description, but I did use a color correction similar to this one, only it was on a white banner. Blacks, this will change the color of the blacks on the banner. The more you add, the darker it gets. The more you take away, it like desaturates. I'm only going to add a little bit more. Well, no, I'm going to take away -6. And that looks good. Alright, next, this is where I do color balance. It's kind of the same thing, except selective coloring is a bit more, it's more manual. This, it's like all in one thing, except you can choose midtones, shadows, and the highlights. I mostly use midtones. Like with this top one, you can bring in cyanic coloring. This one you can bring in more red. I think with this one I'm going to make it a teensy bit more cyan. And for the magentas and greens, of course this one would make it more green. Hazy effect, but I want a bit more purple. Right there, that looks nice at -40. Once again with the yellows and the blues. Blues make it more purple, yellows make it more like that. I want a bit more purple. I think that looks pretty awesome already. Don't know about you. Alright, next. This is where I probably differ from a lot of people, and a lot of people think I'm retarded, because I've been working for this red effect for a while throughout this tutorial, and this is where I come in and kind of screw it up. If I don't like that color as it is, oh, sorry about that, I mess around with the hue of that color, and I can find different colors that I like. I like that right there, but furthermore, I go down this, it gets more vibrant colors. This is just like that icy CC that I have in my CC pack, sorta, but that one was a bit more vibrant. I do like that color correction. See the difference right there, red to that. If we go back, I can make it like a purpley pink. That looks pretty cool. Difference once again, and so on. But I think we're just going to have it back with this. So we don't need hue and saturation. However, if you did want to change the color of your particular banner or whatever piece you're working on at that time, that would be the way to do it. Alright, let's go on to the next little bit I do. We have this thing called brightness and contrast, and basically I use this for darkening and lighting. Remember when I said I was going to light this up a bit more? If I add contrast, that makes it like darker, but I can also mess with the brightness and bring up that brightness. I think that right there looks pretty good as far as color correction goes for this banner. That is a really nice looking color correction. If you want, I will have the PSD in the description of this, and you can mess around with my color correction, or you can just drag it into your own project. What you could do though, which I did for some, is I got this thing called black and white. I don't necessarily mess with these, but I did do a maximum black. It gives it this effect. If you've seen these on some banners, looks really cool. And you can mess with the opacity and the fill. You can make it darker, but I think that works more later on. Like, I don't know, it all depends on where you have these stacked too. Black and white only works with certain banners. This banner in particular works, but I would need to have this CC set up differently. But you know what, yellow? This is a pretty decent color correction. As I said, it will be in the description, so leave a like for that. Comments if you have any questions. I do want another tutorial topic. I am going to be working on Cinema 4D tutorials. However, the laptop I'm on right now cannot record at the same time while having Cinema 4D open. I do, however, have this trusty beast next to me called the Enforcer, custom built computer, worth $1,300, and that will help me immensely with videos, rendering, all that stuff. Yep, thanks guys for watching. This has been a CC tutorial by Xeroh. Hope you guys had fun. Peace out.